Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. I'm here to give you a reading. Got a little busy there, so I haven't done a reading in a week or so, but I am back. So let's see who this reading is for. What sign is this reading for? Alright, so this is going to be for the sign of Gemini. Alright, Gemini, let's see what's going on with you. Alright, so this reading helps all, this reading harms none. According to free will, so mote it be. Alright. So Gemini, what is going on in your life? So important messages for the sign of Gemini. What does Gemini need to know for their highest good and the good of all? What does Gemini need to know for their highest good and for the good of all? This helps all, this harms none, according to free will, so mote it be. Alright, Gemini, what is going on with you? Okay, Gemini, you've got some big changes happening. And you are keeping your cool. You're very much in the middle path, and you're approaching things in a very calm, collected way. You are really doing great because you've got some real big change, big upheaval happening, but you're staying balanced. You're staying very calm. So that's great to see that. All right, crown this. Okay, you have a decision to make, and you are not quite ready to decide yet. You're spending some time weighing your options. Okay, and you're moving ahead with your life. You're ready to move on to a new chapter. You have a sense that there's more out there for you than where you've been. So you've struck out. You are leaving behind an old familiar situation to strike out and discover something new. Okay. Let's see what's in the recent past that has brought this about. Okay, so a new opportunity has come along. Might be a job or a chance to go back to school or some kind of training. Okay, so some sort of new opportunity in the financial realm. Okay, now what's coming up near future? Okay, so you're going to turn something down. You're going to say no to something. You're going to have an offer, but it doesn't align with you emotionally. So this is a decision based on your feelings, and it just doesn't feel right, and so you are saying no to it. Okay, so that looks like what you're getting ready to do is to turn down an offer. Okay, advice. What advice do we have here for the sign of Gemini? Okay, the Chariot. So, Spirit is saying here to move forward resolutely. Okay, stay on track. Get your horses pulling in the same direction. Okay, this is about will and staying in control and knowing where you're going. Okay, so you're going to be decisive and you're going to move forward. Okay, you're not going to look back. Okay, what's in Gemini's environment? Okay, you've got a Knight of Pentacles, right? So somebody's coming to you with an offer, and it's a pretty stable, pretty reliable situation. Okay, it might be a job offer of some kind, and it's a kind of a slow energy, so you don't need to, make any hasty choices here. You can take your time. This person will wait. and could also be someone who wants to go in and to a partnership with you, either financial or romantic. But they're patient and they're loyal and they're pretty reliable too. So this might be a good person to have around. All right, what's hopes and fears in this situation for Gemini? Okay, yeah, you're afraid of endings. You're afraid of change. You're facing change here, and you have chosen it, and it's moving you out of your comfort zone. So this is part of your challenge. You know, you've got the tower here as your obstacle. You've got death, and so you know those are. Some people think they're scary cards. You know, the tower is about change as well, just like death. But the tower is kind of like sudden and unforeseen. You know, it just comes, it's like a bolt out of the blue. And the thing about the tower, though, is it is change that clears the way for something better to come along. But in the moment, it feels really sudden and jarring. So there's nothing comfortable or easy about the tower, okay? But the tower is moving us towards something new. All right, outcome, please. Where's this all headed? Okay, Knight of Swords. Show me more on that outcome, please, for Gemini. Okay, got a Nine of Pentacles. What else? And a Four of Pentacles. Okay, so your reading is predominantly Pentacles. And that means money, finances. That's really what's on your mind right now. You also have some swords in here. So you've got money, finances, Pentacles, and then decisions, communication, thinking, intellect is the swords. So, you know, this Knight of Swords is similar to the Chariot in that it's about movement and action. Okay, decisive action in the material world. So you've got that as an outcome. And I'm going to get a clarifying card on the Knight of Swords. I'm believing that this is you, but I want to make sure because the court cards can embody, they can be about our energy or they can be about people in our life. But this seems to be you, which is sort of a man of action or a woman of action, moving forward decisively. Nothing will stop them. Potential for recklessness, but then that's balanced out by these two cards, which is 4 is about control, to some degree control, and about taking care of our finances. And you know, it can also indicate like money is a little tight, but you're coming across as tightly controlled here. Like I could be maybe even like maybe a little, might be worth loosening up a little bit. I mean, you know, if you know what I mean, like just not holding the reins so tight, and at the same time you're like, get out of my way, you know, like coming through. Yeah, you're coming across as unstoppable here, and kind of like almost like steamroller, like in your decisive energy. So yeah, I might just like, you know, I think moving forward decisively is called for. But see, there's a difference between these two energies if you look at these. So the charioteer, he's major arcana, and he's very calm. You know, he's focused and calm. Like, let me see if I can give you a closer look at his face. All right, so is that going to focus? Yeah. So see, this is the Chariot. Okay. See how calm he is. He's calm but focused. He's intense. He knows where he's going, what he's doing. He has here the sign of the moon on his shoulders. Okay, which is feminine energy. So he's balancing out. He's got this like masculine like forcefulness about him, but he has the moon on his shoulders. He's got the star on his forehead, which is hope and guidance. And then he has this square medallion, which the square is a awarding shape in sacred geometry. So he's protected, he's balanced. He's also balancing the energy of these two steeds here, which are dark and light, male and female, yin and yang. Okay, so he's moving forward by balancing energy. Okay, so he's not like he's not impulsive or out of whack. He knows exactly where he's going and how to get there. Okay, compare that to the Knight of Swords. Okay, the Knight of Swords he's hot-headed, yeah? See, everything about him is like movement, is like forceful movement. And if you notice also, I've never noticed this before. See the trees in the background, the way they're blowing? This guy is riding into the wind. Like he's headlong into the wind, okay? He's going to use the force of his will and just pummel everything that stands in his way. Okay, so that's very different, right? This guy is controlled, calm. Okay, this guy is not so much. I mean, look at his face. Let me see if I can get that to focus. See him? Oh yeah, he's like, rah, let's go. You know, like he's not exactly a cool cucumber right now. Okay, and then you've got the Nine of Pentacles, which is luxury, contentment, financial security. So just make sure, as you're getting to this place, the cards are advising you to do this in a calm way. Set aside your impulsive, rash, fiery, and I mean, this is a sword. It's not a wand. Wands are about fiery, but your need to kind of go, push, with the force of your decision making. We want to stay in this. That's the advice that the tarot is giving you, is seek balance, move forward, but do it in a calm, decisive, clear-headed way. Okay, so say you were in traffic, okay, or say you were riding in an Uber. Okay, who do you want your Uber driver to be? I don't think you want to be this guy. This guy probably gets like 3 stars, on Uber. Like he's like running red lights, he's like tailgating, he's like flipping people the bird in traffic. This guy is just like, oh, you need to get to the airport? All right, I got you. We're going to the airport. And then the next thing you know, you're at the airport. And he's like, okay, have a nice flight, bye. And then he's off to take the next person to work or to the grocery store or whatever, He knows what he's doing. Okay, so be him. Be that guy. I did say I was going to clarify. Clarification cards. What was I going to clarify? Oh, yeah, the Knight of Swords. I think I've already kind of clarified it just by, like, my blah, blah, blah. But let's see if there's anything else here. All right. Clarify Knight of Swords. What's going on with the Knight of Swords, please? What else we got? I tell you what. The Chariot. Got it. 10-4, over and out. You know what? I'm gonna start approaching this differently because this happens all the time with the tarot when I'm doing, clarification. It gives me the same card that has already been, like involved here. And I'm just going to take that as the tarot saying, hey, you got all the information you need. Do I need to repeat myself? Do not make me say it again, So I'm going to stop there. All right, Gemini, like and subscribe, and I will talk to you later. Bye.